Hello, today I want to show you the large oval Afghan loom that CinDWood makes. Now this one that I have is the 1/2 inch gauge. It has, what I write on it, 116 pegs on it. And you can use it just as a, you can keep going in the round on it and make, you can make body pillows and stuff like that out of it. Or you can do it as a flat panel, which will make flat panels roughly 50 inches wide. So that's a pretty good size flat panel. Now they do the oval panel looms in some other sizes too. The nice thing about the oval panel looms is I will compare it to the circular Afghan looms. Here is the small circle Afghan loom, and here's the large circle Afghan loom. So of all three of these, which one is going to be easier to travel with? So that's a big plus to these oval looms, is they're easy to travel with. If you're using, sometimes when you're using long looms, if you're doing something that's really chunky, it doesn't really want to fit down in between. So you don't have that issue with this. It will all fit down in there just fine. Another thing that I really like about CinDWood's looms is that the gauge is accurate all the way around. There are, I'm not going to name names, there are some looms on the market that the edges, the end pieces going around these corners, it's not, the gauge isn't accurate. So when you are done and you take it off the loom, you're going to notice these stripes in it, which is less than satisfactory. You don't really want that when you're making a big blanket. So that's another really nice thing about it. And it's sturdy. So with this you can do a good size blanket in this little thing. Well, it's not that little, it's a pretty big one. But you can do just a nice size blanket and it fits right on your lap. And it's easier to travel with than some of these bigger looms. I typically don't travel with my large looms. I always have so many projects going. I always have something smaller that I could throw in my bag and travel with. But while I have the circle Afghan looms here, I'll go ahead and talk about them as well. This is the small Afghan loom. It has 90 pegs on it, and this is the 1/2 inch gauge. And this one is the large Afghan loom. It has 100 pegs on it. It's the 5/8 inch gauge. So this one was 1/2 inch gauge, has 116 pegs on it. So it only has 16 more pegs than this, but it's a smaller gauge too. That was, yeah, because this one had 90, that one had 100. Okay. Alrighty, that's really all I have to say about those. Of course, any of these looms you can get in a variety of gauges. You can get the pegs in a variety of colors as well. They do have pink pegs now, which is awesome. But that's all I have for this one. I hope this was informative and helped you if you had any questions about these looms. Any questions or comments, please leave in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.